Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lattes on My Mind.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Felina.
What is happening with us today?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about some ancient inventions, Felina.
Woo.
They were smarter than we give them credit for.
I'm excited to hear about it.
Yeah, so grab those lattes and join us for the journey.
How the heck have you been, Hannah?
Still in depression. Just kidding.
Still sad I left
Still
you.
sad. Still same day.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. Everything kind of hurts,
Yeah.
but you know that. But like my Achilles heel has been hurting me for months. Every time I stand
Yeah.
up, it like I'm limping like an old man.
Aw.
And then not an old woman, an old man.
An old man, specifically.
And then because I've been painting with the gun, this here hurts.
Your forearm,
Yeah, but like specifically like this.
like around the elbow.
Yes.
Weird.
Like because I've been I
Yeah,
don't know.
you've
I don't
been
know.
moving.
And pulling the trigger thing part
Yeah.
of it. Because it's a spray paint gun, guys. Or not like a spray paint gun, but you know what I mean.
It's a paint gun.
That. And then I have my pen again, as you can see.
Yes,
I'm
she's
not-
gonna be tippity tapping.
I'm gonna be tapping my microphone.
Yeah.
Where was I?
You're in pain.
Yes, and my wrists
Carpal
numb.
tunnel.
Numb. My hands really, but yeah, and
That's
my back.
also probably from the pain. Yeah, I got a heating pad. Marshall let me buy a heating pad.
Finally.
Did I tell you that?
You
did.
did
I tell the people
right
that?
before you left me. You said, "Marshall, let me get a heating pad."
He did.
You should tell the people about why. Have we said this before?
Marshall did not like the. We're talking about the ones you plug in.
Like the heating pads.
heating pads.
Yeah, the electronic.
Yeah, he didn't want us to get one because they're one of the main causes of house fires, and
But-
yada yada yada.
Guys.
And I said, "Oh my gosh, it was annoying."
So are candles.
Yeah,
And I see candles lit around here every which way.
Yeah, because we like the smells and the vibes.
But like if you just unplug your heating pad, you're going to be fine.
Well, his thing was people will fall asleep with the heating pad on. So we got one with a timer that automatically turns off after 1, 2, or 3 hours.
Okay.
You can set it.
Are you telling me that you've never accidentally dozed off when there was a candle lit? For sure you have. For sure.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll light a candle. I had to think about it. And
Yeah.
I was like, no. But sometimes he'll light a candle at night and then we would like fall asleep and it would
Yeah.
burn literally all night.
I've almost like gone to bed and been like, ooh, crap.
yeah.
Mostly back at the apartment.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
because we're a little bit, we haven't lit as many recently just because we've been doing too much stuff. But
Yeah.
eventually.
We didn't light candles for like ever when we first moved in.
Yeah. Because like you're too focused on. Yeah.
Because there's no relaxation time. But yeah, he let me get a heating pad, and so I've been using that. Like today, I woke up and my back hurt, so I just sat on my heating pad.
Yeah. Unemployed. No, just kidding.
I'm employed.
You're technically on vacation, technically. That sounds like I was texting you and I was like, I'm sorry, I know this isn't your problem. I'm like, but she's still technically
I'm technically
is on
employed.
vacation.
Yeah.
But I was like, bro, what is happening with that? I was confused because I was like, the first line is missing. Because like I went through it and I was like, that's
Well,
weird.
and I figured therered be text like that anyways.
Yeah, I know. You left me a note, but I was like, I don't know what.
Yeah, I left her a note because sometimes the sales reps at where we work don't follow up with emails like I tell them to. And I told them to, and they hadn't yet. And so I was like, I'm just going to write a note so that she brings it up if nobody, or she at least knows what it is if somebody brings it up.
And Felina, they're still doing it. I love you guys. If you salespeople are listening to this, if you salespeople
Is
are
this thing
listening,
on?
reply all.
Oh my gosh.
I love every single one of you, but reply all.
I love you guys. How many times do we have to tell you to reply all? And we're going to put you on blast on the internet. I don't care.
This is it. Everyone who's listening right now knows you don't reply all.
Reply all. We are a department. For instance, if you reply to Hannah, and Hannah is out, this literally happened.
Last weekend.
If you reply to Hannah and our other coworker, out. They were gone.
Absolutely
It
gone.
was
Just
just
Feline.
me.
Just Feline.
And they emailed her They replied to
and
something.
I have it on my phone, so I
and it was only her.
Yeah.
And so she had to then forward it to me because I didn't get it. And she was like, this needs to be done. And I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And that's why we reply all. And we also literally are all on the same group chat.
Email, yeah.
You can literally put in the email.
Or text us, for goodness sake. At least you'd be on there. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Love you guys.
Soapbox.
Do better. Do better.
If any of you know, I'm like tapping my pin on the mic to make a point.
She is. But yeah, so.
Yeah, so there's that.
That was
Sheesh.
there's that.
Sheesh.
But yeah, I abandoned her.
You know who else abandoned? This is not true. This is just my segue.
Segue. 6:15.
Felina.
Hannah.
6:15. Yeah, we did better this time.
Yeah, we did.
There were a thing called Vikings.
Yes.
And way back in the days, some things
in the olden
days, they say things could be mythological. So we're going to start with a mythological one, but where they think that this could have been something that they actually used, okay? So we're talking about ancient inventions today, y'all.
Okay.
And I did not get to all the inventions that I wanted to get because them people back in the ancient days were so smart, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Did you get to the chainsaws?
No, chainsaws.
Oh, okay.
That's not ancient, is it?
No.
But who invented it? Is that what you're talking about?
Chainsaws were invented for labor.
For labor?
Yeah.
Oh, like to open a woman? I was like, yeah, people labor cut down trees.
As a labor aid.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like Vikings.
Okay.
We're going way back.
Okay.
So there was a Viking navigational tool supposedly called a sunstone, which sounds mythological indeed.
Okay.
Indeed. And Vikings, they were up and about traveling the oceans.
Right. They're Vikings. They're
before
sailing the seas.
Yeah, all before compasses, all before GPSs.
Their compasses were the stars.
Stars and such. So
they were the stars, honey.
They were the stars, honey, and they were the sun, honeys, and they and so Felina, it said like in one of the sagas, or the Hurl Juffelson, whatever, lifted up the stone. That wasn't his name, but it was some crazy name.
Yes.
So it comes from like a manuscript, an Icelandic, I think, manuscript, where it says like this one of the captains or whatever was like, we can't see the sun, like we need to give me the stone and we'll lift it up and we'll be able to navigate or whatever.
Right.
So they're like, okay, so is this something that they actually used? So, and this is written around the 13th century, Felina, so that's like 1200s, okay? Now,
that's a long time ago.
It is a long time ago. So the exact line is King Olav. Oh, it's King Olav. I didn't know I had him written down. Not Olaf. Not to be confused with Olaf. Olav.
He's a snowman.
Exactly. It says he held the sunstone up and saw where the sun shone from the stone. Very poetic. Very poetic.
I wonder if this was like a gem.
Yeah. So essentially,
and it like refracted.
Yeah, you're right on the money, Felina.
Wow, so I am smart.
What they think is that it was something called a calcite crystal, okay? Mm-hmm. Because it is a type of stone that splits light apparently into two beams. Mm-hmm. And they thought that even when the sun was set or it was cloudy, they could navigate with this thing because they would hold it up. And based on, I guess, like patterns of polarization, I don't understand any of this because I'm not scientific.
Right.
But the Vikings knew.
But like, they weren't even scientific.
I know. And but based on the way that like the patterns fell, they knew where the sun was located. So then they could navigate even with the sun like beyond the horizon. Now, I guess because like sun rises in the east, sets in the west.
Yeah.
During the day, they're using the sun.
You're right.
During the night, there's stars or whatever. But I was watching this one video where they're like the way that they could do this too. Because I was like, how exactly does that work though? And the video I was watching said that they like put a mark on it, like with resin or something.
Okay.
And then they would hold it up and then look through the bottom of it's like a little square.
Yeah.
Okay. And they would look through the bottom of the crystal and they would move it and because it refracts it.
Yeah.
It puts out like two dots.
Yeah.
And they move it until they're like both the same hue. And then that's where they would know like I read it was like within 1 to 5 degrees accuracy. They can navigate with this thing. So this is crazy, guys.
That's impressive.
I know. They're like, here's a stone. First of all, how do you even... This is what gets me. How do you even know that's going to happen? Like, who was the kid playing with the crystal?
Right.
And like, oh, look at the sun. And they're like, huh, that's kind of interesting.
I wonder. Yeah.
But despite some thinking it was merely legend, this doesn't have to necessarily do with the Vikings themselves, but in the 16th century, so we're talking 1500s. I always have to say that because I have to. Okay, it's not the 1600s; it's the 1500s.
It's always a century.
A century back. Like we're living in the 21st century right now,
and we're in the 2020s.
Yeah, exactly. 2020s sometime. In 4 years, we're gonna be in 2030.
Shut up! Stop.
Yeah.
Why would you hurt my feelings like that?
That's horrible.
I only have 4 years until I'm 30.
Yeah. No, you have 3 years now. You're 27.
You whore.
You whore. Because you were born in 99.
Listen here, you heifer.
99. Oh.
You did.
Just because you haven't seen me for a week doesn't mean you can just start calling me a heifer.
You cannot hurt my feelings like
I'm
this.
32. I can hurt your feelings however well I please.
I called my mom a heifer, and Marshall started giggling. She didn't think anything of it.
She was like, oh, normal behavior.
Yeah, she thought it was funny too.
Yeah.
And then he started giggling, and then I said heifer again, like literally 2 days later, and Marshall started giggling, thinking about the time I called my mom a heifer.
He said, remember that one time?
He literally did. He said, remember the other day? I was like, when I called my mom a heifer? He said, yeah. Anyways, okay. Continue.
No, you're fine. So, despite some thinking it's merely legend, so they called it was supposedly this like calcite, like I said, whatever that is, calcite crystal, but it was specifically called Iceland spar. That was the type of stone.
Okay.
And there was one found in this 16th century English shipwreck. And I was like, okay, obviously this isn't a Viking shipwreck, but because they had it on the ship, this could tie it to actual navigational practices. Like, it's passed down, it's traded, whatever. So like maybe like this wasn't just some mythological thing. This was actually done. And they also tested it in 2011 and everything, like with a crystal, and it, like I said, it worked within like 1 to 5 degrees. So this is definitely like something that's obviously mentioned. I just don't. Yes, like I do know that the sagas or whatever, like they have mythology in them, but they also like did I say it wrong? Well, what? What was so funny? What's so funny?
It looked like you literally just poked your eye.
Oh, no, I didn't. But
it looked like you were so close to your eye. I was like, oh my gosh.
Felina,
She's just waving her pin around.
I am. It makes me feel more powerful. It makes me feel like I'm a lecturer.
We should do the podcast as if we're giving each other a lecture.
Exactly. Yes, you came here today.
Get whiteboards involved.
So this looked like this. We could like draw the thing that we're talking about.
Yeah.
We would have to make that a video though.
Yeah, we would.
Moving on to China.
China.
Earthquakes, Felina.
Okay.
What do you know about them? No, just kidding. Okay.
Don't get involved in one.
No. There was apparently a really bad, like a 7.5 one in Colombia.
Yeah.
Did you see this? That. I saw shots of it earlier where like buildings were like falling.
Ooh.
Like pieces that like it looked like the Avengers were up in there.
I don't work at the news anymore, so.
I know, but I just looked up and I said, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And like 100 and something people died. It was absolutely crazy.
It is.
So we're talking the Han Dynasty, which is 132 CE.
Yes. I know the Han Dynasty.
You know it? The 100s, Felina.
The only dynasty I know.
It's so weird. We don't even think about it, do we? Like, over here in the East, China's doing their thing. This is only like... And they're doing things before this. And this is like Jesus was just there. Like 70 years before, you know?
It was the year of our Lord.
It was the year of our Lord. But it's just weird because, like, I always forget that these things are all happening at the same time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like Pearl Harbor and...
The thing we've always...
What was the other thing?
Pearl Harbor and World War II? World War I? What? Or is it something else?
Pearl Harbor and Hitler were the same.
Yes. Yeah, and it seems like it's not supposed to be.
And it's like, no. Those were separate wars.
That cannot be.
Yeah.
So, they're making this thing called a seismoscope. Well, one guy is, okay? And it's essentially... One singular dude. He's a smart man. It's an early type of seismograph, okay? It could feel... Go ahead.
What's a seismograph?
It's the thing that can read earthquakes.
Oh,
so it knows that the tremors are going on.
Well, they have a lot of earthquakes in Asia. So.
Yes, they do, apparently in China.
This tracks.
So he's like thinking like outside the box. Now, obviously, today you can tell like magnitude and like kind of predict some things about the Earth's thing. This thing wasn't doing that. But like for the time, it's absolutely crazy that he even thought of doing this. but it could feel earthquakes from hundreds of miles away. Obviously, it couldn't predict them. But it's considered the first in history, like a type of seismograph. Obviously, it wasn't fully there, but it was getting there. And you're going to love how this thing looks, Felina. Let me tell you. Yes, you are.
Is it interesting?
Yeah, it's very interesting. Okay. Its original name translated to an instrument for measuring the winds and the movements of the earth. Now, I'm curious about the wind thing, but they didn't tell me anything about it.
Okay.
I don't know what that...
Maybe they believe the winds of the earth...
were what caused the earthquake?
Were the earthquake.
Oh, nice thinking, Felina. Nice thinking.
I can think like an ancient Chinese man.
Okay, so it was... the man's name was... now I'm going to like butcher it. Zhang Hing? Zhang Hing?
Sure.
So he made essentially this bronze device, so it looked like a little barrel. Almost. Okay. And it had 8 little dragons coming down the sides of it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm going to show you a picture.
Lost already.
I'm going to show you
a
a
picture.
picture.
I'm going to get a picture.
You're going to get a picture.
Okay.
So it's a little barrel.
Like gun,
8 little dragons.
Like a little whiskey barrel?
Yeah, but smaller. Like a little like tub thing. The dragons are coming down the sides. And they have these little bronze balls, not bronze balls, but like in their mouths, okay? I knew that this was going to get. I knew that this part was going to be hard because they got balls in their mouths.
You shouldn't have described it like that.
That's how it is. I can't help it. That is what it is, Felina. Some things are just how they are. And you must accept. You must accept.
Okay.
Can you try? Can you be adult?
I'm doing my best.
You're going to even love this because it gets worse.
Oh, no.
No, just kidding. Wakanda.
A dragon with balls.
No, so it has it in its mouth, okay? And then below it are little toads with their mouths open to catch the balls.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay. Do the toads have the same size mouth as the dragons?
I'm going to show you. Now, this thing does not survive. So we don't have there are lots of different illustrations. I know. The actual one does not survive. But
I wanted to see
they have replications. So here's one of them.
So the toads are the same. The toads are bigger than the dragons.
They kind of are.
Okay.
Well, and this one. And there's
Hang on.
other ones. Okay.
Wait.
We can look up other ones if you want.
Okay.
No, because this is just a model.
Okay. Because that's not a barrel. That's a ceramic pot.
That is a pot. You're right.
Okay. Okay.
But there's different. I just chose that one because it didn't look AI compared to some of the other ones.
AI. I love AI.
I hate AI.
You know the quote I'm saying when I say that, right?
I know it's a quote that you've talked about, but I don't know if I've actually seen that.
Okay, well, I'll show it to you.
So there are other options that you can look, and you guys will have to look this up. But say there's this one.
That's also a pot. That's not a barrel.
But it's a big barrel pot.
It's made of gold.
This illustration is weird. That does not look like.
You know what's funny though? That's probably more what it looks like.
Probably so. Probably so.
Like a
This is the ChatGPT one.
ChatGPT.
That
one looks like an urn.
It does indeed. It does.
So how is this supposed to read?
Okay. Yes. Let's get to that part. I wanted you to see it because I knew you were curious.
Because seeing that, how?
Okay. So what happens, man? What happens? So
broski?
When an earthquake sets off, now there's 8 dragons, and this is important because they're kind of located essentially the most important parts of the compass. So you know how it's north, south, west, east, and then west, northeast, northeast, that sort of thing.
East,
so there's 8 dragons for that reason, okay?
West, east.
Whatever it is. West, east, west.
Northeast, southeast, northwest.
I was like, there's too many to think of. I don't know.
West, east.
West, east. I was doing north, south, west, east. That's how I remember it. At the compass points. North.
East,
I'm thinking of
south,
compass.
and west.
Yeah, you go in a circle. I don't do that. I go north, south, west, east because I just remember it better that way.
You do west, east, not east, west?
No, that's weird.
Never eat soggy waffles.
Huh?
Never eat soggy waffles.
Oh, I never learned that acronym. I just did wee and then NS. I was homeschooled. I had to make up my own. Weens. Anyway, let me tell you how this worked because you're so curious.
Yes, I am curious. I genuinely am.
So when an earthquake set off far away, and this would be they didn't even feel it where they were, okay?
Okay.
But it could detect it. So what it would do was whichever dragon was facing one of the compass points, say it came from the north.
Yeah.
That dragon would have the ball shaken loose from its mouth and it would fall into the toad.
Okay.
Primitive, right? But not. at the same time.
Okay, so it would fall into the toad.
Yes. And that's when first of all, you'd hear it and you'd be like, oh, which one fell? So you'd kind of know, okay, there was a earthquake in the north because like, it's going to take days to get that information.
There
and
was an earthquake in the north.
Or something like that. Like, so we know.
So it didn't predict. It wasn't like,
no, it couldn't predict, but it was like, oh, so like say, because they did have so many earthquakes. So I'm just like guessing here. Like, say the emperor was like, well, we need to go give aid to like this place or something like that.
Yeah.
They would kind of already know that something had happened before the messenger got there and was like, hey, this city like kind of needs your help or something. So how it worked though inside is what they really are not 100% sure of.
Mm-hmm.
They think that possibly there was like a stick inside that like hung loosely so that when like the earth hit, it would like swing toward the dragon. Mm-hmm. But to me, that's like...
That would swing away from the dragon.
Huh? You think it would swing in the opposite direction?
When the earth hit, like if it was saying, oh, there's an earthquake, if there's something in the middle, it would push the...
Yeah, I can see why you would think that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one of the proposals is that there was stick or that there was like a pendulum. Mm-hmm. But then again, like you said, like if it came from... And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand quite how that would work either. Like, if it like, maybe it was like on a like, more like a platform type thing that like
maybe
tilted or something.
Maybe
because I don't know exactly how it worked, but it like did it with some accuracy. Like, they would know it came from the north, and then the messenger would come and be like, "Oh, we already knew about it because like this happened."
Yeah.
So it was obviously it's not gonna help you know something's happening, and it's obviously not like as advanced as the ones we have nowadays, but the fact that he was even thinking that and that it could like they hadn't even felt it, but they knew what had happened is really impressive. Okay,
that is cool.
Pretty cool. And you did dragons and frogs. Like we all have those little sticks that draw the little graphs.
Yeah, dragons and frogs.
We need them to be dragons.
Yeah.
Request.
I respectfully request the dragons and the frogs to come back.
I do. All right.
I'm listening, I promise.
She's just searching. What are you searching there?
Don't worry about it.
Are you looking up things?
No.
She's not even paying attention, guys.
I am paying
Do you want to know about the blue paint from the Maya civilization?
Yes, the Mayan?
The Mayan? Well, it's called Maya Indigo Blue, and it's from the Mayans.
Okay.
That's it. I got confused.
Okay.
But, so Mayans have a paint, Felina, a blue paint.
Yes.
It's used in pottery, on temple walls, other ceremonial objects. And as you know, the Mayans, I think that like they associated it with like the rain gods and things like that.
Yes.
And you know, the Mayans, they sacrificed humans and things like that. So I think it was on some of their altars, etc.
Yes.
But we're not talking about that. We're going to talk about the paint because the paint survives surprisingly well, Felina. Okay. Like you go and look at these temples today, there's still a bright blue-green color, and this is surprising because
it didn't
like fade like people expected it to. That was lightning.
Okay. Was it lightning?
Yeah, I saw lightning.
Okay.
Why?
For a second, I thought maybe someone
lights?
like shone a flashlight. Well, I thought it was lightning, and then I didn't hear any thunder, and so I was like,
"There it is.
There's the thunder." I was like, "Did someone shine a flashlight in my window?"
Please don't say that, man. We just had that podcast with the murder.
I know. It's okay. I literally throw the laptop, my brand new laptop.
Do not throw that.
Over getting murdered.
That's not gonna do
anything. I
anything.
can pick up that speaker that quickly. We'll
throw use one of those cymbals or something.
True.
Or one of the little guy drums. Marshall might not be happy, but he won't be happy about that either.
Yeah.
That's my laptop.
That's
actually
your laptop. Mine's right there.
I was gonna say, hey, no, you're not gonna throw mine.
Or this one. That one's old.
Is that old?
That's my original.
All right, we'll throw that one.
That's from college. That don't work anymore.
What is it, Dell?
In HP.
Oh, HP. Okay, that's better. Anyways,
out there any of these Xbox 360s at them?
Don't throw the Xbox 360.
We have 3 of them.
But it's nostalgia.
I told him he needs to get rid of 2.
Oh no.
We have 3 Xbox 360s. None of them work.
Well, if none of them work, that's one thing. Anyway, so jungle humidity, acid rain, sunlight, all these things would usually
wipe it clean.
Wipe that pigment, Felina.
It'd be gone.
So usually also blue apparently like fades a lot in paintings and things like that from the time. But
blue fades quickly.
Yeah, why is that?
Like when people get their hair dyed blue.
Oh, that's true.
It fades a lot quicker.
Or it turns like green.
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just like I feel like it's not as like easy of a dye probably like in the day to do.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I'm no dyeist.
I'm no colorist.
I have no idea if that's a word. I don't think it is. Anyway, so they use this plant. It's called the indigo plant, but there's a Spanish name like anil or something. I'm not
sure. We're not going to pronounce that.
I don't know how to say anil. It's not too hard, but I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. But it was the indigo dye was common in the area, so that's not so shocking. But they're like, well, how does it like? How did they keep it? Yeah, to last so much. Sorry, I got distracted by the lighting again. So, and for the longest time, they couldn't figure it out. Like they couldn't duplicate it. They were like, how do they get this paint?
Yeah.
She got distracted.
Did you hear the thunder?
Is that rain?
Side note, yeah, that's rain. Side note, Marshall went and got us the 7 Brew, and I ran outside in the rain to go grab it. And then as I was running back in, there was a lightning strike, okay?
Oh, there was some crazy.
It was kind of like, it was crazy. It was wild.
Yeah, it was like.
And then Marshall gets out of the car. I'm not even kidding. I'm standing there. He's waiting for like a couple seconds just to make sure. He steps out of the car, and there's one like again, and he was like, oh my gosh. So he runs inside.
Did he
as I'm
poop
holding
his
the
pants?
door open. No, we literally, I'm not kidding. The door shuts, and then something hits really close to our house. I'm not kidding. It was like, it was like loud.
I swear one
instant.
hit a building like when I was driving.
Oh my God. Like it made us both jump.
Yeah. We were having our meteorologist was tornado warnings left and right. Yeah. Like in all these different counties today.
Marshall, guys, we're getting some pretty gnarly storms. Get to the circle. Make sure you grab a Medi. I think I got a half pot.
Oh my gosh. Is this the freaking Fortnite references?
Yeah.
This man is kind of more obsessed with Fortnite now than you are.
Well, I went through a phase.
Oh yeah, I
think
know.
Now he's going through that phase that I went through. Everybody goes through it. Yeah.
I was like enjoying it, but I never went through that phase.
Yeah. And then there's now sprites, and one of his coworkers had baby bunnies, and he was putting them back into like their little nest.
Bunny sprites?
The little bunnies. They got little bunnies.
bunny sprites?
Like in real life, he got bunnies.
Oh!
And he was putting them back into their little hole because they are lawn care technicians. And he took a video and he goes, Kenny's extracting sprites.
Because you get them from holes in the ground?
No, you extract sprites.
Oh, you extract them. Okay. Yeah, I haven't actually played it with the sprites, which is so sad because I didn't get Peanut.
I got Peanut. I've got Peanut several times, actually.
That's crazy. Can you gift them?
No.
Oh. It was like gifted
I mean, you can exchange them, but then I would have to find Peanut again.
Exchange them?
Yeah.
Like 2 people?
Yeah, I think you can like trade sprites.
Oh. But don't you have lots of peanuts?
Well, you only extract. Okay, so how it works is you extract, you have it, okay? And then you can't get it again. Like you already have
so you can't have like 2.
Yeah.
But you keep finding him.
Yeah.
I see.
And I keep extracting him.
That's okay. You can just.
And whenever you kill someone, he says, "You're stupid."
They can't have him saying what he really would say.
No,
because it's Fortnite. But
says, "You're stupid," and he goes, "Little bit of goop" when you open a chest.
Does it sound like him?
Yeah, it's him.
It's crazy because they didn't even ask him.
Yeah,
they didn't even ask him.
Yep. So
next thing you know, me and Felina have sprites in there. Yeah. They didn't even ask us.
Yeah, we'll be like,
we're like, grab your lattes. Grab your lattes.
Little girls are the devil.
Yeah, it's like a little twin pack. It's like just like 2 with 2 headphones, like with headphones on, and they're like in a little backpack together. And little girls are the devil, and grab your lattes. And you say the devil if they want, and I say the lattes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so blue paint could not be replicated.
Real sidetracked there.
Real sidetrack. Could not be replicated for the longest time. It was finally revealed, and these people were doing these things on purpose. Okay? Like, that's the thing that blows my mind. They put this clay in it called Palygorskite.
Sure. I thought it was going to have an inappropriate name.
No, I just was like, I was just thinking.
Didn't know how to
I don't know how to say this.
Sure.
It's mixed with the indigo dye made from the plant, obviously, and it makes it, Felina, nanoscopic molecular bond that locks in the pigment. This clay and this dye has this reaction.
So why weren't they doing this with all the dye?
Because they weren't as smart as the Mayans. I don't know. Oh, well, I don't know if it was just like, that's a good question. I don't know if it was just because like the plant, the indigo dye just had something in it that molecularly bonded to that clay specifically.
Bond to the other stuff.
Maybe. But that's why it's so vibrant still. And like, you can like look back at their art and like the paint is like incredibly bright. Like, and you have to remember, this is like What? Like the early hundreds?
Is this real?
Yeah, this is real. Hold on, let me show you another one. Let me.
That's not AI. Like that's not
That's not AI.
That's not
That's from.
Because the yellow looks like gold.
Sorry, I just said to this man. Also, definitely won't have time to get paint. We have to record mine still. And he said, "Were you planning on painting tonight?"
Yes,
I was, but I can't.
If you listened to last week's episode, you know
I was planning on it, but Lowe's is going to be closed, so I don't care.
Yeah,
I get out of it.
I was gonna paint our guest room
when you were off.
Yeah, but then I'd have to buy the paint.
Right.
I'm like, eh.
Well, this doesn't look as vibrant, but I swear it is. But this is a screenshot from the video I was watching. Like that's one of their.
See, that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, that's what.
That looks like it's been
I think this is
retouched.
enhanced.
It's been like
it's probably retouched because it was on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I just copied it because it was like. I just.
But no,
like
the blue is like literally the blue of our headphones.
Yeah, yeah, that's more like what the blue is.
Yeah.
But this I think is retouched. I don't think it's AI. It's just enhanced.
Okay.
Edited. Hope it's not AI. If Wikipedia is using AI to show the art from this century, cancel.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. I think it's just zoomed in as well. Like I think it's just like a part of the. So, making paints. They're also making rubber. They're doing crazy. Well, actually, no, they're not. That's someone else. I was gonna get to that one, and I couldn't because I had too much. And now we're moving on to some other color.
Okay.
Called it has to do with color. It's not a color. It's called the Lycurgus cup. Okay, Felina?
Okay.
The artifact, if you would like to see it, resides in the British Museum since the 1950s. It is a glass goblet.
Okay.
Which is Q.
Glass.
Created in the 4th century.
Okay.
300s. Okay.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How do they date these things?
Oh, it's crazy. Girl, I don't understand any of it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. Where'd my pen go? Oh, there it is.
I could tell she was stressed about that.
I was stressed. I was like, where's my pen?
I watched you set it on that side too, and I thought about being like, it's on the side.
I don't even know. It's an Apple pen, guys. It's not just a pen.
Yeah.
It's like the Apple pen.
For her iPad.
Yeah, my iPad. So it is 1,600 years old, first of all. Okay?
Yeah.
It is depicting the Thracian king, which is a Greek king.
Okay.
Of mythology.
Okay.
The cup is not mythological, but like the story on it
is
mythological. Okay. And it's like about his death. Apparently, it's like the god Bacchus kills him with vines because Bacchus
the
is
god what?
Bacchus.
Oh, that's too close to my name.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think that. Bacchus. It's like
that.
Bacchus. He's the god of wine.
Oh, I like
and such.
that.
And revelry or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, so he's like,
okay,
yeah, just like you. I think I want to make sure I am accurate. I'm getting sidetracked. I don't need to do this, but I do. Bacchus is
if they don't like it, they cannot listen.
That's true. The Roman god of agriculture, wine, and fertility. Oh, fertility.
Oh, ooh. Agriculture?
Yep. He represents grape harvest, winemaking. You are obsessed with grapes.
I do.
Ritual madness.
I do love a good grape.
I've been scared of fruit lately though. But I did just eat a banana today. I feel like that's safe.
I feel like anything you have to peel is safe.
Yeah, I think they're probably
everything
safe now.
Is safe now because everything is spoiled.
I'm just going to give it a little bit longer though.
Okay.
Yes. So that's your god.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Make peace with your
god. Bacchus.
Peanut.
Oh my gosh. I thought that's a peanut. I thought I just erased the cup one. I was going to be like, oh, okay, all from memory. So the cup appears to be a jade green. Okay. And the lights and the regular lights. Okay. It's kind of pukey green though. I'll show you in a second.
Oh, it's
I got a picture.
Amethyst, not amethyst.
It's
green.
like a dull jade, but.
Okay.
But, Felina.
Hannah.
So when it's just regular light shining on it, Gucci green. Okay. But when you shine a light behind the cup, it turns to a deep red. Okay.
The heck?
All right. And they were like, what the heck? They couldn't figure out why for like a really long time. So they're just like, whatever. So in 1990, they obviously can't. It's like the only cup they have of this kind. So it's not like they could just be like, tink, tink, and take the glass and be like, what the heck's going on here? But apparently there were like tiny little microscopic pieces that either like, I guess, fell out from the rim. Because it's like metal work or something like, and then the glass is inside. It's crazy. I'll show you in a second. What's wrong? Whoa,
Okay.
what seems to be the problem?
Why are you showing it to me?
I'm gonna show it to you.
Fine.
Just give me a minute.
Patience is a virtue.
She wants the pictures right away. She's like, Gaston, how do you read this? There's no pictures.
Hey. Kiss my
I do like a
grits.
good book with a, I will not. I do like pictures, illustrations of my books, but like words as well. But, so they're like, what the heck's going on here? So they find these like tiny little pieces. So they're like, we're going to take these, we're going to put them under a microscope. And this is like in 1990. Okay. When they're like, let's finally find these little things. So they put it under there and they're like, what the heck? So whoever made this, I mean, they don't know who made it. It's the Romans, but they don't know like what guy made it. Okay.
It was Jesus.
It was Jesus. It was a miracle turning the green to red.
How he turned the water to
was
wine.
Jesus. So what they,
In that cup specifically.
maybe it's the Jesus cup.
He turned the water to wine
Turned
in that glass.
And that water was not drink worthy if it was green. So what it was, they found out that it was, they looked under this microscope and they were like pulverized. Now when I say pulverized, Felina, I mean like, it's like one was.
I can see you, and I just realized this is
They
a podcast,
can't. They
and
can't. I know. I always do that. I'm doing like little tiny flakes, like little like pulverized,
like flaky sea salt.
like salt. Exactly. And I'm about to tell you, these pieces that I'm about to tell you about are 1/1000th the size of a grain of table salt, or 1/1000th width of a hair.
Then how
Pieces-
the heck did they gather them?
They're pieces of gold and silver. So what they did was pulverize whatever gold pieces, silver pieces, so small that it's now known today as nanotechnology. Like people can't even do this very well today, okay? And based on their observations, like the proportions are even, like it's like 30% gold, 70% silver. And if it had been one or either, like if they had like done like more of one or less of the other, like it would have turned a different color. So like they specifically had it dialed in to these proportions. And so I don't understand. I don't understand. But essentially, bear with me. The metal pieces have electrons in them that vibrate in certain ways when the light hits it, that the color looks different depending where you're standing. So, here is the cup in normal light.
Okay.
And here it is like when you move a light behind it. Like some of them.
She just deleted her notes. No, I'm kidding.
No, for real. That's what I'm scared of. So like, as you can see, it's kind of a murky green.
It's a solid color, too.
Yes, it looks as. And then, I think he has a little pee-pee right there. Sorry, guys, a little explicit.
He in fact does.
In fact, it does indeed. But, and then it turns like a bright red and purple. Like he is almost more purple.
Yeah. Like
than
that's
the rest of
probably where
him.
the light is on the other side.
And then let me see if I can find a picture. Because like not only can it be completely red or completely green, you can shine a light on a certain side of it and like one side's green and one side's red.
Oh, that's
Hold
cool.
on. Like Kyrgyz cup.
Like Kyrgyz. I want to make this.
I don't even know how they did it. Well, I do because we just explained it. But where is the one where it was
Like, how did they grind it up?
I don't know. Like Kyrgyz cup.
Well, the metal pieces too.
Yeah, like how do they
What is
know?
the metal made out of? Does that matter?
Like on the cup?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because I think it matters that the glass has the pieces in it.
Okay.
Because
So, and how do they make it glass?
how do they make glass?
Yeah. Like, how do they make gold and silver into glass?
Well, I think that it's glass and then they put it with the glass. So like glass is what? Heated sand, right?
Right.
So then they put in the pieces, I guess, with
They
the
just
sand.
like mixed it in with it.
I'm no Roman glass maker, but I don't understand it. Felina, I don't understand
I
it.
don't understand it either.
Where was it? I saw this one picture that was like, oh, I think I took a screenshot of it.
You must use the force. Your
Use the
phone is
force.
right there.
It is. It is. Thank you. Because I was like, wow, that's crazy. Me every time I.
So it can be like gold
Oh,
or
no,
brass.
I just took a 70% silver and 35% gold. It's just green. It's really green there.
Oh, wow.
Like where they're shining the light through it. But.
They're shining the light on it.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like if you put it behind, it's red. If it's just like a natural light or shining a light from the front, it's green.
That's so bizarre.
It's so weird. It's so bizarre. And you know, you want to talk about, remember when the Starbucks, I don't know if you remember this, but the Starbucks color changing cups?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone went absolutely wild over them. Can you imagine?
No.
I think that, and so I was watching this video too, and it was like, not only was it like a crazy technology thing at the time, but if they had tried to do it like as like essentially like a political move of like this man has so much power, like that he's holding this cup and it's like seems magical.
Yeah.
Because it turns red. Like it could also be like they did this. Like why would they do this? Well, because like that reason, like to like show like, oh, he's chosen by, because you know the Romans like thought he's chosen by God.
Yeah.
If he's the emperor.
Yeah. So
he's got to have this bad A cup. If you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Moving on to Damascus steel. Do you know about Damascus steel, Felina?
I feel like I do.
I think you might. I mean, it's a type of blade that like people replicate today, but it's like not the same.
Oh, okay.
So Damascus steel is essentially something made from something called Wootz steel, which I think is such a funny name. Wootz. 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 It's Wootz. But imported from India, but created in the Middle East. Okay.
Okay.
So the steel is like the steel they use or whatever they use is imported from India, but they make it in the Middle East.
Yeah.
So these were produced from about 300 BC. Yes, go ahead.
Is India not in the Middle East?
Yeah. It's more toward Asia, I guess, depending on where like in India you are, and then the Middle East would be more toward like Pakistan and.
Are they not next to each other?
Do you want me to pull up a map?
I'll do it.
She'll do it. Rhett and Link were playing this game the other day that was like it like drops you in like a random spot in the world and you had to like find where you are based on your surroundings.
Yeah.
And then like click on the map where you think you are. And Wes said Felina would have a heart attack playing this game.
I would.
I was like, yeah, this would stress her out, no doubt.
Stop it. Sorry, continue on.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so produced about from 300 BC, so before Jesus, to 1700 CE. Okay.
Okay.
So a long time. But they were so strong that even Crusader knights would speak about the Muslim warriors and their weapons, and the knights would like come back and say their swords could cut through rock. Okay? Like straight through rock, and that they didn't dull when they did it, okay?
Okay.
So they could cut through rock supposedly, not dull. They were lighter than Crusader swords. What's wrong? She's freaking out. What's wrong? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is India freaking you out? Do you need help? I've never seen anyone more stressed out when they look at a map.
India and Pakistan. There they are. Okay.
You just didn't look up a map of Asia? Isn't India part of Asia?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is, which is weird to me. I'm always like, that can't be right.
So it's
Middle East, Asia. So India's
which are
there.
next to each other. So here's India, here's Pakistan and Afghanistan.
Okay. But then I think India starts. Yeah, that's the Middle East, but I think India starts Asia.
Right, but they're next to each other.
Sure. But they just imported it from India and made in the Middle East.
Right, but when you say that, I'm thinking like Russia.
Oh my gosh, no.
To India. You know, like.
But if you had to travel that, say they're on the other side of India, Felina, and you had to travel that by camel, that's a long way.
Yeah. There's a country named Georgia?
Yeah. You didn't know about that?
No.
There's a country named Georgia?
Sorry, I was confused.
Wait, how'd Georgia get over there?
So India and the Middle East are next to each other.
They are indeed, but
they
imported it from India.
Cool.
Because apparently it was in this region, but not in the Middle East.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Now, they had whatever the ore or whatever it is that they have that they make these blades out of had higher amounts of carbon in them. So some amalgamation of this, I hate this word, iron. I can't say it.
You just said it right.
Okay, I did. I used to say iron. It's hard to say for me. Iron? Iron?
You just said earn.
No, I said iron. But it was like weird. It was like Byron. Almost. Iron. Like had some sort
like
of weird
iron.
accent. Yeah, I don't know. But so they melted them at these super high temperatures, and the carbon produced a black grain in it and made it incredibly hard. And they called the pattern it created damask. Yes, go ahead.
Never mind.
What were you going to say?
I was like, wait, what are we talking about?
She got so distracted by India and the Middle East. Damascus steel.
Yeah, thank you.
So it essentially
you started to say that, and then I was like, oh, that's what
I knew what it was. Yeah,
that's right. Never mind.
So it makes a pattern that they call damask, which looks like running water. Okay, and these blades were made for so long, and then one day they just like stopped. Yeah, and they were like, okay, why did this crazy strong blade? Why did they just stop making them? So they think what had happened was
what had happened
was that Europeans.
Okay.
It's always Europeans' fault.
It's always the white man's fault.
It's always. So they essentially thought that they had used so much that the like supply of ore had kind of run out.
Okay.
And so they're like, we can't make these anymore because we don't have the Indian ore that we need to make these, or that European conquerors interrupted the trade between the Middle East and India and decided that, you know, we want this ore for other things, which seems more probable to me because it's like,
yeah,
we don't want you guys trading this stuff because you're making all these like crazy. And like also though, like you have to think like it's the 1700s, so they're starting to make guns and things like that. So like that also is gonna like, you know, delay
also
it.
I'm sure they're trying to make like steel beams.
Yeah, so they start using it for like building and stuff.
Infrastructure.
So, but what they found when they were like, well, why were these blades so strong? Like, obviously we have steel blades and things like that today. The Crusaders had swords. What made these so special? So what they did was, once again, I think they put it under a microscope. They did something like that.
So they did science.
They did science and found it was strong. No. So they discovered that they put it under microscopes, found that they had carbon nanotubes and nanowires running through the blades. I learned a lot about nanotechnology.
I feel like
during this, all of them.
I feel like you can just start creating nanotechnology now.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But like apparently there were like these tubes that ran through it that made it so strong, so sharp, it didn't dull. And they were doing this like, and they're always like, did they create this by accident? But like they continued to produce this stuff. Like they knew they were doing something. And I don't know if it was just like,
oh, well,
whatever combination works.
Yeah.
But like you had to do it like specifically like a certain like combination. Cause like you had to know about like the carbon mixing with whatever other element, the steel or whatever you were doing that would create like these things running through it. And so this is modern Damascus steel. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. So that's like the pattern. And then this would be like the Damascus, like the woots, like from India.
Can you zoom in a little more and tilt it towards me? Sorry. Thank you.
So have you seen these blades before? They're really cool. I want one.
Okay. So it's not the same.
It's not. Well, no, the modern one, because I don't think it's the same ore. But they like try to like recarbonize it or something. I don't know.
Okay.
So this is like the Damascus steel.
The woots.
And
then that's modern.
It was also flexible, which is another thing. Is like it was hard and flexible, which is crazy. Don't make any comments. I feel like that. I feel like those are weird words.
It's hard and flexible.
I know. It's hard. Anyway, we're gonna move on. We have a few more.
Mm-hmm.
We have a few more.
In their mouth.
Yeah, we can't. We're not adults. Let us talk about Roman concrete.
Lettuce. Oh, what?
Roman concrete, Felina.
Okay.
Now, we know we have Roman buildings and things.
We be Roman.
We have Roman.
we have Roman.
And that's that. But, you know, there's all these things that still exist from the Romans, all these,
Roman Empire.
Stone. The Roman Empire. All these stone things that just hold up over all these years. And they're like, what the heck?
It's because aliens.
Aliens. No, that's the pyramids.
And Stonehenge.
Okay, but Stonehenge isn't. Well, Stonehenge might be Roman. It's in Ireland or in England.
There's actually a lot of.
But there's a lot of Roman because the Romans conquered.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Was it like a Druid thing, or was it a Roman thing?
A who?
The Druids were like a religious Celtic culture, like in Ireland and England.
Ooh, yeah.
Like a long time ago. It keeps lighting in right through there.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy.
That was wild.
Ooh, there it goes.
Whoa.
It's kind of fun to wait for the.
I know.
Like, here it goes.
Dang. That's still going.
Modern concrete lasts about 100 years, Felina.
That's it?
Give or take.
Really?
It ain't that good.
I expected it to last longer.
Me
than
too.
That.
Me too. Maybe Google that, but I read that somewhere.
No, we'll say that. We'll say that's that.
We'll say that's true. So the Romans invented a marine concrete that there's some debate how it worked, okay? Obviously. They were like,
gotta be a
when
debate.
they first discovered it, they were like, it contains lime and you put it in seawater. And apparently when it
sounds like a delicious little smoothie.
Exactly. Seawater, lime, and volcanic ash. Okay. So these things, it turns into something called a luminous tobermorite. Tupperware. Some Tupperware. It's a luminous Tupperware. And it creates certain fibers and plates. All these nanoscopic things. I just threw that in there. So essentially what happens is carbonation reaction. And essentially,
carbonation. Wait, hold on. How is it
I
carbonated?
don't know. I think
Where does the fizz come from?
I literally was like, that's what I thought of when I heard
Why
carbonation.
is it fizzy?
It just means that it's carbon. Okay, not just carbonation.
Okay,
I know. I thought
the
the same
volcanic
thing.
ash.
I wrote that word down and I was like, soda? That can't be right. So
White
essentially, the mix of whatever they did, it naturally begins like filling in its cracks by itself. Okay, and its pores, like whatever holes and things, it just starts filling it in. It's just constantly becomes stronger instead of weaker, and that's why it's still lasting today. Why are we
not building things
right?
like this?
Why don't we do that? Probably because we don't have
they,
volcanic ash all over the
and
place.
they just probably didn't. It might not be that.
It might not. And they literally went to this place called Hadrian's Villa, and there were 1900-year-old toilets, Felina, made out of concrete. And they were like, how are these toilets still here? Right? Like, no one maintenances these toilets. Like, what's going on? So they took a little sample, not of the poo. They took a little sample of
my piss, not my people.
Exactly. Of the toilet.
Would you
itself.
let a fella eat your poo?
No, I would not. And they found that it was also had calcite in it, which is like what they think is like, which we talked about calcite before. Why do these things all have calcite? Yes, go ahead. Don't ask what calcite is. I don't know. It's a calcium something that like binds the concrete together.
I like how you knew what I was going to ask.
Don't ask. I don't know what all these things are. Anyway, so yeah. So why, and I think that's why they studied it. Like, how are their things lasting, but like our concrete is breaking down?
Well, and then part of the reason that we don't do things like the way they did it is because people don't want it to last. Because if it lasts, then they can't maintenance it. They can't make more money. If it's not breaking, then they go out of business.
We need to go back to a primitive mindset where we're like, let's build this thing so it lasts, so we can enjoy the rest of it.
You can't make money that way.
They didn't need it.
Businesses would close.
They didn't want it.
Well, but we need it now. Now, you do
only
need
because
money.
they make us need money.
Yes,
but the system is broken.
But they're not gonna make us not need money because they have all the money. And if they were like, you don't need money anymore, then they would be.
But
broke.
You know what's built to last? Toyota,
yeah,
built to last. Is that or is that something else?
Sure. I don't.
Subaru is we go places, right? Give me anything. Felina's like, why are you asking me anything?
Why are you asking? Let's get the mechanic down here.
Let's talk about Greek fire.
Oh.
You know about Greek fire?
No, I don't.
You don't know about Greek fire?
Different from regular fire?
You know about it's a weapon. You know about Greek fire, right? Well, let me tell you about Greek fire.
I do not know about Greek fire.
It was invented in the 7th century. Okay.
Oh.
700s. It's Well, no,
No,
600s.
600s.
Yeah, thank you.
I was about to say, wait.
I'm testing you.
I
I'm seeing if she's paying attention.
was going to let it slide, but.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Because the moment I read 678 here, I would have realized in my error.
Well.
My ways.
No, you wouldn't have because it would have been too far gone.
No, it's literally in the sentence.
Oh, okay.
So, it's a liquid weapon. We'll start there. That would catch on fire when it touched water. Okay? Calm down. Calm down. It was used.
Water puts out fire.
No, not in this case.
Ah.
It was used. Calm down.
Then how did they put the fire out?
They couldn't. That's why it was a weapon.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So in Byzantine, I know it sounds weird.
Then how did they stop the fire from spreading? Sorry. Continue.
Let's talk about it. Calm down. Calm down.
I cannot.
It was used in Byzantine in 678, but the reason why it was called Greek fire was because it was created by a man named Kallinikos, a Greek Christian man, a Christian, mind you.
And he was a Christian.
He fled Syria to go to Constantinople, and that's how he ended up in Byzantine, because Constantinople is Byzantine. It's okay. All you need to know is he was a Greek man who fled.
Who moved to
Byzantine Empire. Okay? And that's why it's called Greek fire, because he was Greek.
Okay.
Because you're going to be like, Greek? Byzantine? Why?
You could have convinced me that Byzantine was in Greece.
I could have, but why deceive you? I'm trying to bring education to the masses.
It's fun.
So this thing was such a prized possession. Let me rephrase. It was such a prized secret on how they made this weapon that like one emperor who ruled in 959 said that there are 3 things that should never be allowed into foreign possession, which was 1, Byzantine imperial regalia, royal princesses, or Greek fire. Greek fire was one of those things.
Okay.
Now, it was utilized.
It was used.
Words are hard.
Utilized.
It was utilized in bombs that would be catapulted. Okay, so they could catapult it, or it was sprayed onto ships. Now, this was the biggest. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay. This is the 600s.
600s. Okay.
So how they don't have sprayers.
Yeah. But they do.
So how did that have?
They did.
How?
Let me continue.
Okay.
But it's a secret, so we might not know ever.
Oh.
But
cute.
Let me go on.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. We might never know.
I don't like not knowing.
So, lots of times, the ships that they would put them on would be the fastest ships, okay? Because you're zooming in and you're spraying people with fire. And also, they didn't want anyone to know this secret, because they were like the only ones who had this weapon. So, enemies could even get their hands on like the device that they use to spray this thing, and they still don't understand how to use it. They'd be like, what is this? How do we even use it? So we know that it was fired from some sort of bronze tube that had like a swivel head on it and a siphon pump. So they did have a sprayer. Okay, they made this siphon. How do you say this word? Siphon pump.
Siphon.
Felina's brain. She's just like rubbing her forehead. Like, go ahead.
If they had a sprayer.
Yeah, they had a sprayer.
Okay, so then like, why did words.
You can do it.
Why did we not? Too many thoughts are happening at once.
Use water?
Look at the dog. Sorry. Why did we not have sprayers?
Because
for other things.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
It's like people figured this stuff out and then they just decided to forget it.
Listen, yeah. Like,
I'm trying to listen.
Like that's what. Like, okay, I understand not wanting to share your liquid fire, however that works. But like, why not share this technology of like a sprayer and use it for like
because
water
then other people would figure out the fire and how to spray it. This was classified, Felina.
But how does the sprayer help them figure out the fire?
It didn't. They couldn't.
Exactly. So then share the sprayer technology.
No, they're not gonna spray. They're at war with these people.
Well, not with these people. With your allies.
I don't know, man. These is rulers. They're selfish.
Oh man. Okay, so
again, the man who created it
did that. Okay, and then also, how could they not figure out how to use a spray gun? It feels pretty self-explanatory to me.
You would think, but who knows how they pumped it or anything
That's
like
true.
that.
That's
it could have been like some sort of mechanism you had to put together.
That's true.
So that's probably why they probably got the pieces and like didn't know how to put it together.
That's true.
You know, have you ever opened a box of anything and been like, how do I use this? Have you ever seen a gimbal in pieces?
Yeah.
How do you put this together?
Where does this go?
What is this? Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
So calm down.
Oh, I can't.
So some proposed ingredients that they think that the Greek fire.
So they don't know. They're proposing. We still don't know what this is made of.
No, we have like the best kind of proposal for it, but we still don't know 100%.
Right, because
like,
how could we have a
things.
sample from the 1600s?
We don't. Exactly. And like they didn't write it down because what happened was the secret remained so closely guarded by the Byzantine Empire that it was like passed down from emperor to emperor, like only successors. And it was like in complete control of the Byzantine Empire for like 7 centuries.
So when the Byzantine Empire was
like
put, then it's lost.
Then it's lost.
You would think that they would like think to
Jacob,
use it.
take it to
and
that.
Guard the fire.
Guard the fire. I mean, so if it was 700 years later, it would have been like the 1300s. They would have fizzled out or whatever. So like, I guess they just probably because they were conquered and no one was like, well, let's give our mass secret to, because then other people would be using it.
Surely somebody else.
Maybe someone out there, if you know.
If you know. I'm gonna move my mic. Sorry.
It's okay. If you know, let us know.
Yeah.
We'd love to know.
Yeah, if
but
you have the secret.
Some of the proposed ingredients are sulfur, quicklime, naphtha, whatever that is.
What is quicklime?
Lime. It's like, so you know, like we were talking about earlier, like when they had like, you know how like soap's made out of lime, I think, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what quicklime is, but it's some sort of mixture of that, I think, that like, you mix it with something and it becomes flammable, or you mix it. Isn't there lime like in concrete and things too?
Well,
I guess with like what you mix, whatever you mix with it, it becomes something. In this case, the reaction.
Okay. So it's what in lime? Sulfur.
Well, there's sulfur, quicklime, naphtha is another ingredient which they think is like one of the main ones.
Okay.
It's a type of, I'll need to look it up. Hold on. Resin, potassium nitrate. Okay. So it's definitely thought that it had naphtha or some like petroleum in it. Lots of people think it was like naphtha and resin was like essentially like the liquid part of it that they would just like use to like hold it together. Okay. Essentially.
Okay.
1 moment, please.
Okay. So it wasn't what sprayed it. It was what like held everything.
What held it together. Yeah. So let's see. Define.
Tippity clickety
You love that.
Clack,
naphtha is a flammable, volatile liquid made of different hydrocarbon mixtures. It is usually obtained by refining crude oil, distilling coal tar, or processing natural gas. Okay. And it's used to make gasoline, plastics, and chemical solvents.
Okay. So
they use that.
So the gas mixed it
with resin.
I guess my thing is like, how do they catch it on
So, and here's the thing. Is that the quicklime apparently was in the water. And so when this mixture hit the water, it reacted and caught on fire, and it would actually burn better on water than on land.
Okay, so
She's got this.
So it was a liquid, and then once that liquid hit water,
yes,
it caught fire.
It caught fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it
had the flammable component.
Okay.
And then it hit the lime in the water, and it was so strong.
Do we think that maybe it lasts longer because the water washes the resin off?
Like, what do you mean? Like the resin kind of floats on the water?
Yeah.
Like a oil spill or something?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. That's probably exactly what it was.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I don't know. I'm no scientist.
I'm no scientist either, but it makes me feel better that she thinks that my theory is valid.
I do, yeah. I think you're smart.
Stop.
Stop. So it was so strong that it would immediately like catch everyone on fire. Like it would catch the ship, the men. Like if you got hit by this, you were toast. Literally.
Oh my gosh.
That was an accident, and then I just and you couldn't put it out with water.
Yeah. How do they put it out?
I don't know.
Okay, but if you're catching ships on fire,
they died.
But like, hear me out. Hear me out. You're catching the ships on fire on the open sea. Okay?
Yes.
And it burns better on water.
Right. They didn't need to know how I put it out. They just...
Do you see where, like, why is the ocean not fire?
The whole ocean.
Like, do you see? Do you understand where I'm? She's freaking out. She's wigging out. Oh no.
How did they put out Greek fire?
Oh, we're gonna learn.
Cannot be extinguished with water as it floats and burns on the surface. Historically, the most effective way to put out the legendary Byzantine weapon were to smother it using sand. That's what I was wondering.
Okay.
Cover it with thick vinegar or use old urine.
Vinegar? What?
Hold on! The man on the ship. Hold on! You'd be dead.
Aim, fire!
Literally. Okay, and all we know is that it disappeared. I somehow made like a little typo on my screen, and look what it is.
Not after the urine comment.
I know, literally. Because I've just been hitting things. Okay.
The way she just looked up at me.
Like, what the heck?
You went.
We'll just keep this a little secret between us.
She literally looked like, you know, the emoji that's like side-eyeing? Like,
yep.
Oh, that's what she looked like.
It disappeared from records in the 1200s, and we don't know what happened to it.
Cute.
Of course, the recipe was never... Yeah, I don't know. That was just Google.
I'm stuck on that.
That was just Google.
Old urine, like, it couldn't even be, like... So, like, them standing there peeing on it wouldn't even work.
Do you guys have the bucket still?
Yeah. Hey, don't...
Toss it.
Don't throw the buckets overboard. Yeah. We need to save him in case of the liquid fire.
We need this. Yeah. We need this.
We need the stale urine. Thanks.
This is a long episode. I couldn't decide if it was going to be really short or really long.
That's okay.
So we have 2 more things we got to get through.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll go fast.
Okay.
One of them's really short because I didn't get to do as much research as I wanted.
Okay.
Okay, we have an Antikythera mechanism.
Sure.
Antikythera mechanism, I think. So, guess again. Device found from the ruins of a Roman ship. However, believed to be created by the Greeks because the Greeks were ruled by the Romans at this time.
Okay.
So, the Greeks were smart.
Yeah.
The Greeks were cooking.
They cooked.
So it was...
Let them cook.
We should let them cook.
We let them cook.
Here's what... And this is what I... Like, there's lots of... I'm struggling.
Are you going to finish the thought?
It's forming. It's forming.
It's cooking. Okay.
I just speak faster than my brain works.
Same. That's what I was doing earlier.
But then you're like, finish your words. I'm like, I can't. They're not there yet. I was watching this video and it was like, if the Greeks had known how advanced their technology was getting, like, we would have been to the moon in like 300 years if the Greeks had like continued going, like from wherever this time period was, like that they were making these things, like in 300 years, like in the 400s, we would have been at the moon because they were so smart. But like, I just don't think that they knew or had the resources to do such things. But like, they were just smarty pants. Yeah. Anyway, that was just a little side note, but
that was an aside.
It was a little extra treat for you.
So what about the
this guy. So it was discovered in 1901 in a Roman ruins of a ship, in a shipwreck that was Roman, and there were ruins. So
you don't say.
I do say so. So they like pulled up this thing that looked like a hunk of metal essentially, and they were like, "What is this?" Aliens? Yeah, essentially. But they estimated it to be made between 205 and 60 BC. So before Jesus. I always have to reference that for you.
I know what BC is.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just placing it like in time, for us. Not like you don't know what that is, but like sometimes I get confused when
I was about to say before our Lord.
Before our Lord and Savior. So this made it about 2,100 years old. Okay. This hunk of metal.
Because they found it in when?
1901.
Okay.
So this thing has been sitting at the bottom of the ocean for many years.
How did they find it?
Diving.
How do they dive that far?
What do you mean?
You said it's at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, they found it like near some Greek islands. Like, I don't know. It wasn't like at the bottom. It wasn't like the Mariana Trench.
Okay.
I mean, I think it was just like,
I'm thinking like down in.
No. I mean, like, I'm sure
they didn't have diving gear.
I mean, I'm sure that it was like I mean, I'm sure it was deep, but I don't think it's not like
Okay.
it was like off the coast or something. Probably it wasn't
Okay.
like they're probably like looking like they know they're like Roman wrecks and things around certain shores. They're
Okay.
probably just like, Anyway, they find this. I don't know that part about it. You're gonna have to do that yourself. Tell us if you do the research because I know you're definitely going to research this after you listen to it. But essentially, they call this the world's first analog computer. Okay.
Just the silence.
I know.
The pauses in this episode.
She's like,
they're so loud.
they really are. So essentially what this thing does is what they think it does is it calculates the sun, planets, the moon's positions, phases of the moon, eclipses, tracks dates, like things like that. Okay. It was created from 30 precision cut interlocking gears composed of bronze. Okay. Bear with me.
My brain hurts.
They did 2024 study, relatively new, that like was like it actually does indeed, we believe, predict the lunar calendar. It's this circle that has essentially 354 to 355 holes in it, and that was like, the lunar calendar is different than the solar calendar.
Yeah,
so,
I do.
Oh, sorry, I'm not like trying to be like,
no,
like
you're good.
we're talking about the lunar calendar.
She threw a pin on accident.
I know. I was trying to just keep going, but she couldn't do it. But essentially, these holes are supposed to match the days of the calendar, the lunar calendar. And so, what it would do is you would like rotate these gears, and it would click through the holes. So you're like, okay, so the moon is in this position right now. Okay, in 5 years, what will the position be? So they go and like count ahead, and then they can calculate. Now, I don't know how. I don't know fully how it works. I think they had writing on it as well, so I don't know if they had like the dates listed, like mathematical equations.
Is this the thing that predicted that the year was going to end in 2012?
No, that was a Mayan calendar. Okay. But like essentially like something like this probably just didn't. I don't know what the Mayan calendar was based off of. Probably the moon as well, but I don't know if they had like a device or if it was just like in writing. But this thing, they literally like. I just lost my train of thought.
You're good.
But so they literally like took. They didn't know how it worked because it looked like a lump of metal. But when the technology advanced, they started like X-raying it, and then they could see like the gears inside. And they're like, what the heck is this thing? So I know, it was crazy. And this is what it looks like, Felina. This thing can calculate the position of the moon years and years in advance.
There's literal grass on it.
That's literal grass.
It's literally like,
I think that's
moss.
like a... Well, yeah, it was under the ocean for... It's probably algae.
Okay. Well, I would have thought they would have cleaned it off, but okay.
Well... They probably were trying to figure out what they could
do with it.
Yeah, before they start.
Weird. It's just stones.
I know. It doesn't seem. Yeah. Well, it's supposedly bronze, but it's so calcified or whatever this stuff is from the ocean. I don't understand how it works. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't understand how they figured out what it was.
Me either.
Like... I don't get it. Make it make sense. You can't.
That's what I'm like, how do you guys know this? Like when, not even the people who made it, like, yes, obviously, but like, how did you find out what it does?
Yeah. How did you figure it out?
Like, I know that they're doing this research for like years and years, but like, how do you know?
How do you know that's what it was?
Yeah. Well, and I think it did have like Greek in it that like listed out stuff, but I don't remember. I was watching a video and I don't remember what it all like said.
Sometimes I'll watch a video and I'll be like, I'm not even comprehending this.
Right. Well, I was also like listening to the video on the way here, so I don't know.
No,
I was like, I think there's writing on it. But anyway, this one I didn't get to do a lot of research and look into, so this is just like a little tease for maybe like do your own research. But there was something from the Han Dynasty in China.
We're back there.
We're back. That was called a magic mirror, and what these things did. They were essentially an early projection mechanism. What it was a disc. So it looked kind of like, one of them would look like this. Mm-hmm. Okay. And the back of this thing would be completely like shiny. So they would like
Shiny.
They would rub it down until it'd be really shiny. And it was like kind of convex or whatever that word is. They would like do it slightly convex.
That's a big word for
It's like that is the opposite of convex. What is that?
So it's concave.
Concave and then convex.
Okay,
so it's like
up.
rounded on top. Okay.
Okay.
So sorry, I couldn't think of the other
It's
word.
like a little dome.
Yeah, like a little, but only slightly. Okay. And what they would do is once you projected light onto how I understood it, onto the back of it, so onto the shiny part, it would project what was on the front onto the wall. So it could
It was a projector?
It was a projector.
What? How did they do that?
I don't know. And they would what? I was listening to another video because I was running out of time and I was like, what the heck? Because this is crazy. I think what they would do is they would carve such intricate onto the back as well. But I still don't understand how that worked. Essentially, it looked like the thing was transparent. Shiny. I know. But I don't know, Felina. I just don't understand. But we need to do more research into it.
We do.
But all I know is it was a projection mechanism.
That's what?
So it was like an early movie. Not, but you know what I mean? A slideshow.
Depending on if you had a really solid stream of light that was really small, and then you could rotate it, it would be a movie.
Yeah. Maybe we should look up. Okay.
Maybe that's how they invented film reels.
Well, because there is, when films, when they were first making cameras and things, it was based on light reflecting and things like that. So it was an early form of projection of cameras, essentially.
That's wild.
How did...
Also, we forgot to play this at the end of the last
Oh my
episode.
gosh, she's going to do it.
So I'm gonna...
Well, it felt a little disrespectful.
Yeah.
This one's fine.
Hang on. Wait. Go back. I gotta turn my volume up.
Who I saw yesterday that...
No, I
I'm
don't.
sorry.
I ate the lettuce at Taco Bell. And now I got that taco smell. That poo-poo parasite. Them Hershey squares, they...
And then it just cuts off.
Yeah, it just cuts off. I think there's gotta be another song. Or there's gotta be a full version.
It's probably because it's AI and you can only do 10 seconds.
Yeah. On TikTok.
The magic mirror phenomenon you're talking about.
Let's see.
In ancient China, they had something called a light-penetrating mirror, or sometimes referred to as a magic mirror. These were bronze mirrors with carvings or inscriptions on the back, and when light hit the polished front and reflected onto a wall, it wouldn't just reflect light. It would project the hidden symbols or images.
Oh, I see.
Onto the wall like a spiritual X-ray.
So
no tricks, no lasers, just geometry, craftsmanship, and
so you're
You
putting...
understand?
Yeah. So, okay. So essentially what happens is they're putting... So it's almost like... Yeah, did you ever go to this is going to sound weird. Did you ever go to a cemetery and then you colored the headstone?
Okay,
and then
well,
I printed on a piece of paper.
Okay, but I didn't do that. But
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, but say
it's
you put a quarter
that.
down and you
color
over it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like that. Okay. And so basically there's for instance, there's a tiger, okay?
Yeah.
In one of those images. So there's a tiger on the back of this, and whenever you shine the light on the front, it projects. So if you're pointing the front at the wall and then you shine put a candle in front of it, it's going to project the...
So you shine the light. See, that's why I was confused because they kept saying you shine it on the back, and I was like, okay, but how does it? So you shine the light.
Shine the light on the front.
On the front of the the glossy part.
The glossy part,
and then that reflects.
It reflects the shadow.
Okay.
From
that makes
whatever drawing is.
But how did they figure that out?
I don't know how they figured it out.
That's what I don't understand. Is
that makes more sense now.
They were so smart. Yeah, no, that's what. Let's pull up a video because I was trying to watch videos too, but then I was driving, so I wasn't I couldn't fully watch it. But I was like, wait, so is it the front or is it the back? That's what I kept getting confused about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people were smarter than us.
Yeah. So we're dumb, guys.
Essentially.
So essentially, we're stupid.
I always feel like we went back. the ancient people were so smart. And then like
my God.
hi kitty.
Hi, Keeks. She scared me.
And then like the 1800s hit and we were so dumb.
Yeah. My hip is hurting. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I know that there were some smart people in the 1800s or something like that. But like
we were so dumb we were eating mummies.
Yeah.
like what?
And there were just things I didn't even get to. Like heated floors and ships and things that like the Romans did and things like that.
What?
They had like a cruise ship type thing almost, but on land. Like it was like
Wild.
I wanted to talk about that, but I didn't have time. I didn't even have time because I was just like finding all these things.
Yeah, all the things.
So maybe we'll do an ancient. It's Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus just
He's
walked in
come
the
to
door.
join us.
Yeah.
I'm here to bless you.
Thank you,
He's
my
come to
child.
bless us.
It is literally
My water out.
10 o'clock at night.
Oh my gosh, it's 10
I
p.m.
know.
So anyways,
we need to
if you
end
have
this.
any other cool ancient inventions or just cool inventions in general that you can think of that you think we should cover, you can reach us at lattespodcast@gmail.com or on Facebook and Instagram under Lattes on My Mind, or you can reach us on our website at lattes.com. Or you can comment on any of our posts on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, or YouTube. And do not forget to like, subscribe, /follow.
Indeed. And if you can recreate this magic mirror.
Dude, if you can
They're
recreate
apparently
the
very
glass,
hard
or the, not the glass.
Oh, like Hergus?
Well, the glass. But if you can recreate the liquid fire.
Greek fire?
Brother.
You know about Greek fire, right?
Greek fire. No, he does not.
What is wrong with you
You're
guys?
going to have to listen to the episode.
Yes.
Anyways, everybody have a great evening.
Yes.
Morning, day.
It's 10 p.m.
Okay, bye.